Hello again, it's Vinny Sandu here, Mr. Maximo, with a match preview for match 1 of the Dream11 European Cricket Series, coming to you from Kummerfeld in Germany, and it's coming to you all week here on the European Cricket Network. The first match sees KSV taking on PSV. This game starting at 7 a.m. GMT, which is 9 o'clock in Central Europe. It's 12:30 p.m. in India, and you can catch all the action here on the European Cricket Network, www.ecn.cricket, or our YouTube channel, ECN European Cricket Network. Or in India, you can catch it on Fancode. So if you don't already, why don't you follow us on social media? Because there's so much happening in European cricket. Over the weekend, we saw more action and another qualifier from the ECN Czech Super Series. Also, we saw a swashbuckling innings from Ataullah in Cyprus of 251 not out in a T20 match. So you can go back and have a look at the highlights of that. And I'm telling you, it was all highlights. And this is what's coming your way on the Monday. It's the first of 4 games from Germany. And the first game starts every day at 12:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time. There's 4 games every day. I'll be previewing the first match here, KSV versus PSV. Why don't we get some likely teams here? And for KSV, they'll be led by the captain, Izzatullah Dolatzai. Now, he's a former Afghani player. He represented them in the T20 World Cup, so he's very experienced and he's great as a leader for them. And with Suman Das will be behind the wickets for KSV. For PSV, well, they'll be led by their all-rounder, Amin Zadran, with Sajid Jaberkul behind the wickets. And as always, why don't we have a look at Mr. Maximo's 11 to watch? And you might find this information useful if you're participating in some Dream11 cricket. And I've decided to highlight some players, say, from both sides. And I've decided to super highlight for KSV, Mohammad Samiullah. Now, he was the man of the tournament in the recent T10 Hanover hit-out. And that was a tournament which included 4 of these teams playing this week. So they call him Boom Boom Sammy. And they call him that way for a reason, because he can hit the ball long. In fact, he can hit almost every ball for 6 sometimes when he's in form. He scored 169 runs in the Hanover hit-out, including 102 in Maximos. So let's see if he goes boom, boom against PSV today in match 1 of the tournament. I'm sure he'll be keen to put on a good show. Also for KSV, I've highlighted their keeper, Suman Das, as well as batting options there in Faisal bin Mubashir. Now, he's a former Pakistan squad member, so I'm sure he'll be very keen to give a good account of himself on the European Cricket Network in this first game of the ECS. Also, I've highlighted there Shoaib Azam. He's a very hard-hitting batsman. Last week, he made a century of 104 runs in a T20 match, and he actually holds the record of the fastest 50 in North Germany, which he scored off only 12 balls. So he's certainly another one to watch out for. Also there, I've highlighted an all-round option there in Musaddiq Ahmed. Now, he has played first-class cricket in Pakistan and actually played in PSL Edition 2 as a squad member of Peshawar Zalmi. So, again, he's one to watch and obviously enjoys the shorter formats. I've got some bowling options there in Sultan Shahzad Shah. Now, he's the captain of the under-19 national team of Germany, and I think he's one of the fastest bowlers. He's been clocked at around 90 miles an hour, and he's only 18 years of age, so what an opportunity for him to show what he can do, as well as another bowling option there in Sattar Darvesh. Now, he played for Findorf in last year's ECL, so let's see how he goes in the ECS this week for KSV. Well, for PSV, I've highlighted some of their players too, and I've super highlighted Adil Ahmed. Now, he's a very hard-hitting batsman. He was the highest run scorer for PSV last season, and in the recent Hanover hit-out, he hit a blistering 86 not out against KSV in what was a very high-scoring contest, and PSV just didn't do enough to get over the line in that one. I'm sure they'll be keen to make up for that today. I've also highlighted Imran Hafiz. Now, he's very technically sound. He's the kind of player that can guide their innings. He's their vice-captain, and he's always amongst their top run scorers for PSV. Also, I've highlighted their captain, Amin Zadran. He's one of their top all-rounders. He's one of the highest wicket takers in the Bundesliga last season. In the Hanover hit-out, he took 6 wickets in his 4 matches. While I've got a bowling option there in Awal Khan Safi. Now, he's a very attacking fast bowler, and he led their wicket takers in the Hanover hit-out with 7. So he's got a very important job to do if he's going to remove some of these star batsmen for KSV. Well, another week of predictions. And let's see how I go on this one. It's going to be a close game. They had a very close game in the Hanover hit-out not too long ago. And then PSV, unfortunately, had their chances ruined in the eliminator by rain. But in this one, I'm calling it for KSV. I think they'll be too strong. They were undefeated in their 4 games recently in the Hanover hit-out. So I think that they will win this first game against PSV. But it will not be a pushover by any means. And I put Mohammad Samiullah, boom, boom, to go boom in this one. So we hope you enjoy the game here on the European Cricket Network. Don't forget you can catch all the action here on ECN.cricket. But for now, this is Vinny Sandu for ECN saying goodbye for now.